Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a freaking minute. I know, it's been over a month since I've created anything. It's honestly been quite a minute since I've honestly posted anything recently on any social media. I kind of was taking a break subconsciously without realizing it. I just was feeling really unmotivated and lazy, and I was in a weird place. But I'm back and I'm pushing myself to create because this is my passion truly. In today's video, I did a off-duty model, natural, everyday, summer makeup look thing. It definitely was inspired by like Bella Hadid and all of the models that just look so glowy, and I did apply probably more makeup than they usually do because they're perfect. But I'll show you how to use makeup, make it look like it's less and natural and pretty, while still covering up some imperfections but enhancing the things that you already have. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're interested, then keep on watching and look forward to some more videos from me. I'm back! The first thing we need to do is moisturize. This is the Olay Complete Moisturizer with SPF. SPF is super important, especially in the summer, but year-round, just because it stops premature wrinkling, sun damage to your texture, etc. But sunscreen, super important. If it's in your lotion already, easy, lazy, perfect. I'm gonna put it on with an Morphe M439 brush. Honestly, you guys need to try putting on lotion with moisturizer. It's so extra, but it's so nice feeling. I feel like with this look, the base is super important. All right, next to add on to that base, I'm actually gonna put on some vitamin E oil. I got this one from Trader Joe's. It's super moisturizing, and I just put a little bit all over my face just for that added moisture. Every time I touch my face, it turns red. So next we are going to go ahead and do our eyebrows. I'm loving the ColourPop Brow Boss Brow Wiz or brow pencil. I do like to lean towards this pencil because I feel like it gives a lighter effect. What's awesome about this brow pencil, I think it's like $6 only, and like Anastasia's are 20. All right, I'm gonna go do my other eyebrow. I'll be right back to clean it up. All right. Next, I'm going to clean up with a little bit of concealer. I'm just using this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. So I'm just cleaning up underneath the brow. And then I'm just going to take a Morphe M173 brush to buff out that concealer and blend it out. To finish off the brows, I'm just going to add some ColourPop brow gel to brush up the hairs. I'm just going to take the same concealer, the Morphe M713 brush, just take a little bit of that and just tap some on my eye. What's nice about this look is you don't have to be precise. Next, I'm going to take the Joseph Colors Desi Katie Friendcation palette. I'm gonna select the shade Necessary right here, and very messily we're just gonna swirl it into the crease, working towards the eyebrow. I don't want to look like I have a full eyeshadow look on, but I do want to create some shadows that just help snatch the face and bring it all together. Guys, I have this red dot in my eye. Do you see it right over here? I was like, what happened? Because I didn't get stabbed that I remember. And apparently it's from coughing too much, which I've been dying of illness the past, since Coachella basically, and turns out I coughed too hard. Okay, so I'm just cleaning up this outside edge just to lift it up and make the shadows appear like it's just. Next, we're gonna move on to the face. We will come back to the eyes in a moment. Now, I'm gonna put on foundation. It's really up to you if you wanna put on foundation. I'm going to thin it out and make it more natural. Also, my hands are orange and my face is white, so I have to fix that. We're gonna have to do a little bit of mixing. I'm gonna take a little bit of NARS Natural Radiant. I'm using a half pump of Maybelline Super Stick, tinier amount of L'Oreal Infallible, just because this has like my tan shade in it. I'm just gonna choose lotion. This is just gonna give you more product when you mix it all together, but also thin it out. Does that match? Obviously, this is not my real skin color, but you know the deal. I got a spray tan on. So I'm gonna apply it mainly in the center. We're gonna take a beauty blender and really blend it, and that's the key. You just have to blend like you never blended in your life. Okay, now that we look a little bit crazy, we're gonna go ahead and conceal, and this is gonna bring the different shadows and stuff together. Now, I like a lot of concealer. I like a highlighted look, but I'm only gonna keep it in this inner corner, and I'm using that same L'Oreal other places that you want to have highlighted. I like down the center of my nose, a little on the forehead. I'm also going to set my entire face with the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Butter. I don't want to be too matte, so I'm really just going to put a light layer. So, the reason you want to set the face like that first is because when you feel your face before I did the powder, there's gonna be sticky parts no matter what, and that powder is gonna cling to it. So if you ever feel like when you bake it like is chunky in certain areas or like textury, it's because it's sticking. My powder in here, I'm gonna dip in here, then I'm gonna take it, dip it in here to try to make it even. Just bake the side of my nose and the inner corner under my eye, just right there. Next, while this is baking, we're gonna move on to bronzing and bronze it up a little bit. I'm taking a Morphe large powder brush, this Morphe highlight and contour palette, and I'm gonna be taking the lightest shade. Put some on my forehead, swirl it around. Doing it like this first is gonna give us that nice base so that when we contour, it doesn't look too harsh. Next, I'm going to go ahead and contour with a Morphe E48 brush. I'm going to dip into the color Donut. Lightly contour this cheek. And you're gonna kind of go into where this eyeshadow is over here and just with a tiny bit, like blend it all together. Now that our contour is on, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my bake with a Morphe M405 brush. And just, I actually want to cut right here. And I feel like models have really like sculpted faces. Each side, it almost like cleans up that contour, but makes it look like you are just snatched. We're gonna move on to blush. I think blush is very important in this makeup look. To add the blush, I feel like it gives it more of like I'm sunburnt type of vibe. My go-to NYX Foreplay blush. You're just gonna blush it up. You really get sunburnt on the nose usually, or sun-kissed, and the forehead. Okay. Now I look like I just got a little toasted out there. Going to go ahead and wipe off this bake. All right, next step, we are actually going to set our face with some setting spray. This is the Morphe setting spray. Next, I'm going to highlight using, the Artist Couture highlight in the shade Illuminati. I'm just gonna take whatever in this lid, swirl it around, tap it off, and just put it right there and swirl it around here. I like to put a little between my eyebrows right here. For my nose highlight, I actually like a more prominent nose highlight, so I'm going to use the Morphe M431 pencil brush. And then I'm just gonna look straight and try to go straight down my nose. We are almost done. All we have to do is apply some mascara. I'm just using the Telescopic by L'Oreal. I just wiped off all the foundation on my lips with a Q-tip, and I like the Fenty Beauty gloss. Ta-da! Isn't this so cute and fresh and just fun and pretty? Also, this lip gloss tastes like strawberries to me. Alright, you guys, that is it for this Model Off Duty Everyday Natural Glam Perfect for Summer. So leave some recommendations below for me. And if you liked it, hopefully I will see you guys soon.